एक ही कैमरा है?
बंद करो, पंखा बेसी बंद करो ना, इतना आवाज है। पंखा चला दिया था,
सारे उधर भी।
उधर
Good afternoon. It's such a pleasure to be here at Sulabh International in the heart of this wonderful organization to meet the legend behind the organization. In fact, he is an icon who has become a legend in his own lifetime, Dr. Bindeshwar Pathak. Padma Bhushan in 1991. Dr. Pathak started his journey by studying sociology at the Banaras Hindu University, where he graduated in 1964. Later on, of course, he went and did his PhD as well from Patna. But he got associated with the movement for the reform of scavenging in India in 1968, before the Gandhi birth centenary. And since then, there has been absolutely no looking back, because in 1970, he founded Sulabh International, and now the name of Sulabh International itself has also become a byword for sanitation and environment friendliness and social reform. Dr. Pathak, it's such a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, thank you.
After so many years.
Yes.
And it is wonderful that you're carrying on the great work that you have been doing all these years and gaining greater heights, in fact.
Thank you.
Dr. Pathak, you have become such a legend in the field of sanitation. You have recently visited South Africa as well, and had a momentous tour where you went almost in the footsteps of Mahatma Gandhi, saw all the places that he was associated with, met his family members also. Can we begin by first seeing a little glimpse of your recent tour in June 2023 of South Africa and the momentous occasions that took place at that time?
Thank you. Can you start?
The relationship between South Africa and Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi is well known. It is said that India sent a young lawyer, M.K. Gandhi, to South Africa. South Africa returned to India a Mahatma. Dr. Bindeshwar Pathak, founder of the Sulabh Sanitation, Social Reform and Human Rights Movement, his spouse, Srimati Amola Pathak, and Sri G.V. Prasad, Secretary, Sarva Seva Sangh, and convener of the Sevagram Ashram Pratishthan, were guests of Dr. Ella Gandhi, granddaughter of the Mahatma, at her residence in Durban, South Africa. Dr. Pathak has had a long association with Dr. Ella Gandhi. Dr. Pathak and his wife were in South Africa for a series of events, including the Gandhi Mandela King International Conference. An exhibition was inaugurated on the occasion of the 120th anniversary of the magazine Indian Opinion, founded and edited by Mahatma Gandhi. The exhibition was at the Phoenix settlement where the Mahatma lived for some time.
valuable in South Africa, and how that influenced, determined the changes in his life. But here at the settlement, it was 10 years later that he began to think about life and about himself and his ideas. And one thing about Gandhiji was that when he thought of something, just in his mind, he put it into practice.
Three things we don't have. I don't have wealth, I don't have power, I don't have expertise among us. So, I will have to work in such a way. I have to create such opinions of the people, of the community here, to support our cause. And only then we can go ahead. We can do something to fulfill the dreams of Mahatma.
On his visit to South Africa, Dr. Bindeshwar Pathak, Padma Bhushan, called on the Consul General of India in Durban, Dr. Thelma John David. He gave her Sulabh literature and some books on Dr. Pathak, as well as a miniature model of the two-pit toilet system invented by Dr. Pathak. At the Pietermaritzburg railway station, Dr. Bindeshwar Pathak paid tribute to the Mahatma. This is the station where a young lawyer, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, was thrown off a train in 1893 after a white man objected to this brown man travelling in a first-class coach. Mr. Gandhi spent nearly 21 years in South Africa practicing law and adopting satyagraha as a powerful weapon, non-violent, against the racist regime. The Gandhi Mandela King 2023 International Conference had professors and delegates from across the world. It was held at the University of KwaZulu-Natal's Pietermaritzburg campus. The internationally acclaimed Sulabh Sanitation Project, established by Padma Bhushan Dr. Bindeshwar Pathak across India, is to be replicated in South Africa's rural communities.
Dr. Indira Gandhi, through Prasadji, invited me in this international conference, Gandhi, Mandela, Martin Luther King Jr. Foundation, to attend this conference. I'm indeed grateful to her that she gave me the occasion to participate. Madam Indira Gandhi has visited my campus in Delhi, and Madam Gandhi's grandson, Professor Rajmohan Gandhi, also have attended my campus there. Dr. Indira Gandhi also asked me to inaugurate the 120th years of Indian opinion. And also today, I got opportunity to attend 130th anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi was elected from the jail. I am a staunch follower of Gandhi. That one of the greatest deal Gandhi had was sanitation. And he said in 1919 that I want sanitation first and independence later on. So, Government of India, social license, many child welfare. Finally, God gave me the blessing that I have fulfilled the dreams of Mahatma Gandhi to restore the human rights and dignity of untouchables, to rescue them from shackles of slavery and brought them in the mainstream of society.
Dr. Pathak spoke about the model he had developed that brought not just sanitation but also dignity to women in India, based on Gandhian principles. Dr. Pathak visited the Nelson Mandela Museum Satyagraha House in Johannesburg, and other places associated with the greatest legend the world has ever seen, Mahatma Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. Dr. Pathak also called on the Consul General of India in Johannesburg, Mr. Mahesh Kumar. Dr. Pathak told him about the celebrated technology and path-breaking work in sanitation that has been recognized and admired by the governments of many countries, by several agencies of the United Nations, and by the World Health Organization. Today, Dr. Bindeshwar Pathak, Padma Bhushan, carries the Mahatma's flag and lives his dream.
Those are just some glimpses of this very momentous tour of South Africa undertaken by Dr. Bindeshwar Pathak along with his wife Amola. Dr. Pathak, you were inspired, I think, initially during the year of the Gandhi centenary by
Yes.
Gandhi's
You're right.
message to humanity, plus especially his abhorrence of manual scavenging and his efforts to reform the sanitation environment in India. So, what was it like when you visited South Africa and the places where the Mahatma was, in a sense, born, where his mission first achieved some
Yes.
kind of realization? You visited the Phoenix settlement, you visited Tolstoy Farm, Pietermaritzburg, the station where he was thrown out of the train, which provided an impetus for the development of his philosophy. Just in your own words, what was this historic tour of South Africa like for you as an experience?
I would like to connect this story, my journey, from 1968.
Yes,
I joined Bihar Gandhi Centenary
that's right.
Celebration Committee, a committee which was formed to celebrate the birth centenary of Mahatma Gandhi.
And you were a very young man at that time. You
Yeah.
just finished your graduation
Yes,
a few years before that.
Yeah, only 4 years before.
That's right.
There I was assigned this job of finding an alternative to manual scavenging by the untouchables and to bring them in the mainstream of the society.
Right.
My general secretary was Saryu Prasad. So I told him, sir, how I can do this job? Why? Because I am a Brahmin by birth. And I touched a lady untouchable while our child may be 7 to 8 years. For that matter, my grandmother forced me to swallow cow dung, to drink cow urine, and she put a lot of water on my head in the harsh winter of January to purify me. So how can I work with untouchables? He said, I don't know all these things. I see light in you. Why did he say, I can't tell you? In sociology, it was taught to us that if you want to work for a community, you should build rapport with the community. Right. So I went and lived in the colony of untouchables in Champaran.
Champaran. That's where Gandhi also started his
yes, you're right.
satyagraha.
The coincidence.
So it was the same place.
It's coincidence.
Yes.
So I lived there. I came to know, I came in contact, had food with them, talked to them, the origin of the whole caste system, and then the untouchables. So one day, in a neighbor, he would cry. So I went to see what was happening. I saw that the parents of a newly married girl were forcing that girl to go to Betia town to clean bucket toilets. And she was not ready to go. Maybe in her family, her father maybe has something somewhere, not doing the job. So I asked the in-laws that if she's not willing to go, why you are forcing her to go?
Right.
She asked one question from me. That, okay, I leave her today. What she will do from tomorrow? And if she sells vegetables, who will buy from her hand? And I had no answer. It's a tragic situation in the country,
That's
the
right.
caste system.
The caste system and the plight of the untouchables.
Untouchables.
Yes.
Once you are born untouchable, you will die as untouchable. If you commit some crime, according to the crime, you can be punished or freed from imprisonment one day. But here, from birth to death, there is no chance of escape.
That's right.
After a few days, we are going to have a cup of tea in a Bithia town with some friends from the colony. A boy wearing red shirt, he was attacked by the bull.
Attacked by
The bull.
the bull. Right.
People rushed to save him.
Huh.
But somebody shouted from the crowd that he belonged to untouchable scholar. And everybody left him.
And they didn't save him.
No, can you imagine?
Oh my goodness.
Society. We took him, that person from the colony, he took him, and the boy died. We could not save him. There I took a vow to fulfill the dreams of Mahatma Gandhi.
Right.
Mahatma himself said, till they clean night's fire, nobody will have food with them.
Correct.
In Bhubaneswar in 1934, Gandhi asked upper caste people and Brahmins to have dinner with them, untouchables. They came. At the time of dinner, they said, Gandhi, we cannot eat with them. So Gandhi had written that Indians are ready to face the bullets of the British, but unable to eat with untouchables.
The irony of that statement.
I was married very early. So while living in Mithya town, I went to in-law's house. My father-in-law was a doctor, a rich person. The moment I touched his feet, he shouted.
What did he say?
What are you doing?
Huh.
You are living with untouchables. People are asking what son-in-law was doing. What should I tell them? And you have destroyed the life of my daughter. And have not been Brahmins, I would have married my daughter to somebody else. I said, look, now I have started fulfilling the dreams of Mahatma Gandhi and to turn the pages of history of India.
Correct.
I may not. till I may, you can take care of her. After that, I will take care of her. So this was the situation you can see.
Yes.
I invented the technology
Hmm.
while living there
I see.
with some books and my guru who told me what to do, what not to do.
Hmm.
But after that, the committee was wound
I see.
in
So you had
97.
invented some technology to prevent the necessity for manual scavenging.
Yes.
What was that technology at that time?
The technology is a two-pit
The two-pit system.
system for first ecological compost toilet.
Right.
So there are two pits, one used at a time, other is kept standby,
Yes.
and when the first is full, switch over to another one.
And in the meantime,
In the meantime, one is because closed,
yes.
it's a full, then switch over to another one.
Right.
And after 2 years, I
Water. Yes.
then there is no gas pipe in it.
Hmm.
So we don't allow the methane.
Methane to escape into the atmosphere.
Yeah, right. 100%.
So it prevents.
So it reduces global warming,
Yes.
and hence the climate change,
Right.
which is the demand of today.
Right. Right.
So the most important thing that even cold climate,
Mm-hmm.
because some gases are absorbed in the soil,
Correct.
but some gases are left. So it keeps connected with the water seal
Right.
beneath the pipe
Right.
where you defecate.
Right.
So what happens that it doesn't allow to freeze the water in the pan,
Mm-hmm.
even in the winter season,
In cold countries also.
in cold countries.
Yes.
So in Srinagar, we installed about 1,000 toilets from 1980
Two-pit toilets.
to
Yes. Yes.
1980 to 1984.
Mm-hmm.
There was a harsh winter, and temperature went down to minus 10 degree or 14 degree perhaps. 14 degree perhaps. The septic tank, sewer system all got choked,
Correct.
but all slab toilets didn't function.
So the two-pit toilets proved themselves even in the coldest winter. Yes.
Also, I will talk later on, but because I'm talking on the cold winter. So in Afghanistan, we have installed public toilets
Right.
with biogas plants.
That's another technology which you invented. Yes.
that
To
I
use
invented.
the waste for producing energy.
Yes.
Yes.
And there you can cook your food, burn your lamp, you can warm bodies during winter season,
Right.
or convert into energy to supply a street light.
Right.
I did in Patna for 7 years, 83 to 1990, 7 years,
Right.
on main Berry Road of Patna.
Right.
So the question is that there also, Afghanistan, why I was referring this, there also in 2007, temperature went down to minus 30 degrees Celsius.
Minus 30.
Minus 30
Yeah.
degrees Celsius. And all remain functional. So from 2007 till today, all are functional very well.
All the
Biogas
toilets.
Public toilets.
Yes.
They have disturbed many things, but not the public toilets.
But
So-
tell me, Dr. Pathak, I mean, these are fantastic technologies from the point of view of social reform, in the sense that manual scavenging is not required in both these toilet designs that you have evolved. Also, they are environmentally friendly, they are beneficial, they provide energy.
And also it helps to stop defecation in the open.
in the open. So it's again making places open defecation free, which is part of the present government's program, a wonderful
when
program.
Honorable Prime Minister of India,
Yes,
Sri Narendra Modi ji,
yes,
he asked the government
yes,
to install toilets in each and every house,
right,
in all the schools.
yes,
So what was the technology?
Uh,
It was not pursued by septic tank or the sewage system.
right,
So that two-pit toilet
yes,
has been built around the country, and India is now free from defecation in the open.
right. So your technology of two-pit system is now widespread throughout the
Widespread.
country
So,
and has been adopted by
yeah, by Bangladesh, Vietnam,
yes,
part of China also. And this is poised for a global application.
right,
Because sewer and septic tanks, not answer.
right.
This is answer.
Yes,
But what I have done, my invention, made in India,
correct,
but for the world.
correct.
So
But
I
tell
have not
me,
patented.
the adoption of the biogas
Yeah.
toilets that you have evolved, that has not been as widespread as the two-pit technology.
Yes, because the government has to spend little more money. And like two-pit system, attention of the government has not gone there. Once it goes there, it will happen like two-pit system.
So let's hope that that happens soon, because
Yes.
it seems to be a wonderful technology for providing energy as well as protection of the environment and prevention
And
of manual
before we
scavenging.
proceed, one untouchable, former untouchable, you can say,
Yes.
Usha Chomar, now she is Usha Sharma. Now, she got Padma Shri in 2021. Can you imagine? She was cleaning night soil till 2003. So, the reformatory system, the rehabilitation of the human scavengers, I took them to temple to take bath in Ganga, worship Lord Shiva, and how to dine with Brahmins. The Ambedkar had 4 indicators for removal of the untouchability. One, that when everybody will go to temple to worship,
Yes.
everybody will take a bath in the same pond.
Yes.
Everybody will draw water to drink from same well
Well.
and dine together. And when society will accept them, that was most important.
That's right.
Then I will know. By going to parliament and assembly,
Yes.
will not solve the problem of untouchability.
Right.
So I have fulfilled all the conditions.
Yes.
And they too, because Mahatma Gandhi we are going to discuss now,
Yes.
that I have taken the truth and non-violence.
Yes. Truth and non-violence are the main tenets that you have stuck by throughout.
The tools of social change.
Yes. Yes.
That's most important. That I have not torn any books of Vedas or Puranas or any religious book. I have not said a single word not very good, palatable to anybody. So silently, with this non-violence, I invented technology. And most important thing, because of that, they became free.
Right.
Without invention, nothing was possible.
Yes.
And now they live in the society, raising their heads. I have developed one theory,
Yes.
the horizontal theory of caste system. 2 correspondents from BBC, both husband and wife, they came here. So the husband, he started telling that in India it is not a good system, a good practice, that son of a Brahmin will become a Brahmin automatically. And he talked about the untouchability and social discrimination. So they have a little son they brought. So he was playing there. I asked from the madam, what is his religion? She appreciated, oh, he's a Christian. Madam, how he has become Christian? Let him attain the age of 18
And decide
and then decide
for himself.
For himself. She said, no, because we are Christian.
Huh.
Madam, same way happens in India.
Correct.
Because you are Christian, so he has become Christian.
Yes.
I am a Brahmin, my son will be Brahmin.
Yes.
I don't support this system. But system is like this.
Correct.
So then I applied this theory in Albert talk to model town I have developed. And asked them, I said, when you can adopt any religion which you like under provision of the constitution. So why not you select the caste?
You should be able to adopt any caste you
Any
like.
caste you like.
And the work associated with that caste.
Yes.
Correct.
And that I have given a new definition of Brahmin. Who believes in non-violence is a Brahmin. Not the older definition.
Not older definition. Yes.
knowing
not
the
inheriting
Brahman,
or knowing-
and the cosmos.
Yes, yes.
Only they can be told as a Brahmin.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh, non-violence, who believes in non-violence, you are a Brahmin.
Yes.
So I asked them, can you change your caste? They said yes. Which caste? Oh, you're a Brahmin. Name us as a Brahmin. So I sent the Brahmins there and they helped them to learn Sanskrit, some slokas, some to worship deities. I took them to temples, in Nathadwar temple. That's very difficult. And Rajiv Gandhi was Prime Minister of India. And he asked the first question I met him, how did you go? तुम कैसे गए? हम सर बताए कि how was you? Oh, that's problem. Then President R.V. Venkatraman, when I went to see him, he gave me time for 45 minutes. And we left the president's house in 1.5 hours. At least he was coming to show him watch. The time is over, time is over. I said, wait. Because there was a news in Hindustan Times in 1988 that RV to lead Harijans in the Nathadwar temple.
Right.
That inspired me. Why president wants to go?
Yeah.
So this is a separate story. Next time we will meet and talk to, because we have to also South Africa.
Also, yes. You have so many stories. You've
Yeah,
lived
yeah.
such a wonderful
So next
life
time-
with so many experiences. But let's talk now about your most recent experiences in
that's
June this year.
This is most
2023.
important.
Yes. Please tell us about your South Africa. How did it come about?
But the
that
next
you-
time you also come and talk about the whole system.
certainly, we'd love to. But tell us, how did this visit to South Africa
So now-
originate? How did it come
Now
about?
you can see, I went to South Africa in 2002 or 3 with the international seminar in Johannesburg.
You're right.
And lived in Pretoria. The second time I went to attend a seminar in Durban. And there we went to Spring Shasam also. And I went around. I took the 2-3 former untouchables with me. And there is a statue of Gandhi there, just to say, hey, Bapu, because of you, now we are free.
That's right. That's right.
But that time I did not meet many people there. Then my people went to South Africa, then went to ashram. So Dr. Ela Gandhi,
Yes.
daughter of Mahatma Gandhi.
Granddaughter of Mahatma Gandhi. Yes.
So she is trustee
Yes.
of the Phoenix Ashram
Yes.
and the other people also. So you wanted some toilets in the ashram. So we built Sulab toilets
I see.
there inside
In,
the ashram.
That must have been a great moment for you that
Yes.
you were building your Sulab toilets in the ashram
Ashram Mahatma
of Gandhiji, where he started his journey in a way.
And then I met her in the Cape Town when she came for the conference by the students of India. Then she came here also, the place we are sitting. She also came here and saw that. Before her, Rajmohan Gandhi, Professor Rajmohan Gandhi,
Yes.
also came here.
Right.
And he wrote in his inspection book that I am son of Mahatma Gandhi. And Dr. Pathak is the soul of Mahatma Gandhi.
Wonderful.
If we want to meet together, Mahatma Gandhi will call Dr. Pathak first and me later.
What a wonderful tribute.
So that way, I never thought, while working in the Gandhi Century Committee, a day will come that granddaughter of Mahatma Gandhi will cook food for me.
How wonderful. Yes.
So journey started that I went on 2nd of June. And 3rd of June, she invited me to have lunch with her.
Right.
So my wife was also there.
Yes.
On Prasadji is a Savodaya leader and General Secretary of Sab Seva Sangh. He was also there.
Right.
So she cooked food for us. Can you imagine?
Wonderful. Herself. She made the food herself.
She's not 83.
And served it herself.
She's 83. And served and shared the food with us.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
So this is most, I remember this journey, most important in my life.
Yes.
I never thought that this will happen.
Yes.
Then on 4th of June, Indian Opinion, the newspaper, published edited and published by Mahatma Gandhi.
By Mahatma Gandhi, yes.
So it was completing 120th years.
Right.
So she requested me that tomorrow we have to come to Phoenix Ashram and to inaugurate the exhibition.
On the occasion of the 120th anniversary of Indian Opinion.
Yes, you're right.
Right.
And I said, madam, maybe more big people there. I'm a very small person. He said, no, you are the best Gandhian. So you can do.
Yeah.
So then I went there on 4th of June, participated in the conference, and inaugurated that
Exhibition. Yes.
Then I said to her that, look, I will see that this is restated, the publication. So she was suggesting Satyagraha. But people were there, they said, no, Indian Opinion should continue.
Yes.
So we will try that this paper
To revive it.
to revive it.
Yes.
Then there are houses in front of Phoenix Ashram, no toilet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So this is in Durban.
Somewhere, yeah.
Yes.
Durban.
Yes.
Can you imagine this? After how many years of Gandhi?
So are you taking up that project of
Yes.
providing them?
So we have discussed, and I said, look, the best tribute to Mahatma Gandhi, because Sulabh is the genesis of this sensational movement initiated by Gandhi
Yes.
in 1919
That's right.
while leading the freedom movement.
That's right.
And he said, I want sanitation first, independence later.
Later. That's right. That's right. That's a very famous statement of his.
Famous is it.
Yes.
But this could not happen. India got freedom in 1947,
Yes.
but the untouchables could not.
That's right. That was the unfortunate part.
Unfortunate part. So fortunately, by grace of Gandhi, I could be able to
Help in that direction. Absolutely.
So then certainly I have asked her that I will send somebody to review the progress and whatever is needed for providing something to Phoenix Ashram or to reinstate the Indian Opinion and so on and so forth. So till I'm alive now, I will keep contact with your organization,
Yes.
Phoenix Ashram.
And make all efforts.
Make out.
Wonderful.
So-
Then you also went to Johannesburg, you went to Pietermaritzburg.
Yes. Then what happened the day before, on 3rd, after having lunch with Dr. Gandhi, I went to meet a Consular General of India in Durban,
Right.
Dr. Thelma, sorry, Dr. Thelma John David. So when I went there to meet her, I was surprised. She showed me a copy of Slow India,
Mm.
a monthly magazine we used to publish earlier.
Right.
Because of Corona, we have stopped.
Stop the
But
publication.
now I want that it should start.
Yes, again.
She showed me the copy of Slow India of 2010.
I see.
And showed me you came to deliver the lecture
Mm.
when I was probationer in 2010.
I see.
And say you are delivering the lecture,
Mm.
I am sitting here,
Mm.
and other people are there.
Mm.
I was so happy.
Yes, I can understand.
Ah, and like a family members,
Yes,
she treated me to my wife and others.
yes.
And I was so happy
Mm.
that I never thought that she there as a IAS officer,
IFS officer,
sorry,
yes.
IFS officer,
Yes,
a consul general.
that's right.
Then, as you rightly said, we got opportunity to go to Peter
Maritzburg.
Martinsburg
That's right.
on 7th of June,
Ah,
where Gandhi was evicted from the train.
yes, the famous railway station episode where he was
Yes.
evicted from a
Yeah.
first-class
Yeah,
carriage,
yes.
and that led him to reflect on the whole situation and evolve his philosophy.
And because of that, whole movement started in India.
Correct, correct, correct.
So there also I paid tribute to Mahatma Gandhi, put flowers there.
Yes,
And also they gave me some time to speak on this occasion.
right.
So I said, I am happy to be here. And really, whatever I have done to fulfill the dreams of Mahatma Gandhi, a glimpse of that I can tell you here. Not possible to tell everything.
Yes, obviously.
So I spoke there also. Then the dinner given by them. Here, the Mr. The, not ambassador, now he joint secretary, Mr. Punit Kundal, he was there. Then Deputy High Commissioner from Pretoria, Bhanu Prakash, he was there. Then acting councillor was Mr. Prem Sagar Kesarapu. He was acting councillor because councillor was on the leave.
Right, right.
So they were there also. So they also spoke there. And in the dinner, again, they gave me a chance to speak. So I also spoke.
Yes.
And when Mr. Punit Kundal, he was speaking. So he said, Government of India would like to work in close cooperation with the Government of South Africa in the field of sanitation, solar power, and something else.
Right, right.
So there, now we will work out. I will go to meet him. I have not gone so far.
Yes.
On 18th, we are going to meet to High Commissioner of South Africa here in Delhi.
Here in Delhi to take this forward, this
Forward,
whole
yes,
collaboration in
yes.
the field of sanitation and
Perhaps they have their day also that. So that was important. And so Government of India perhaps would like to work in the field of sanitation, which is a great requirement.
Absolutely.
Both household toilet and public toilet.
That's right. That's
So
right.
that is most important.
Yes.
And then again, there was a function in the Consul General Office at Shivaji.
Chhatrapati Shivaji.
Chhatrapati Shivaji.
Yes.
So she asked me to come again.
Wonderful. Yeah.
So from Petersburg, I went back to
Durban.
meeting, to Durban.
Yes.
Attend the meeting also.
Right.
Then in Johannesburg,
Yes.
also we went to meet the Consul General in Johannesburg.
Yes.
Plus we were engaged somewhere. So he said, ask him to come tomorrow. But the person who went there said, okay, we meet for 2 minutes and then he will go because he's going USA. You will not believe. When I went there, so he's His Excellency Mahesh Kumar. He is Consul General
In Johannesburg.
Johannesburg.
Yes.
And he said, sir, You have come? I said, yes. Oh, nobody told me. So you gave lecture to me. I have 2008 batch IFS.
Right, right.
So he came to deliver the lecture. I was there also.
Yes,
Ah.
yes.
I was so happy.
I
I
can
can't
understand.
tell you.
No, it
One-
just shows that you've made such an impact on the lives of so many people that
One
you've
consul
spoken
general
to.
in the
That's
Durban, one in Johannesburg.
Yes,
Ah,
yes.
I was so surprised to meet them.
Wonderful.
So my journey to Johannesburg, or South Africa, you can say,
Hmm.
was very good. And after that, I got a letter from Dr. Ila Gandhi,
Hmm.
and I have assured you that now I will work with you.
Right.
And whatever problems your ashram
Ah.
around in the country,
Yes.
we will take on whatever is possible.
Whatever you can do to help.
So that was most interesting journey.
Correct, correct. And a very positive one,
very
which is
positive.
boding well for future collaboration and
Yes.
future projects
Yeah.
for mutual benefit.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
So that was very good. This time I was very happy to South Africa.
Dr. Pathak, you have done so much. You have traveled the world, of course. I mean, South Africa is only the most recent
Yeah,
leg
yeah.
of your many travels across the world. You have helped many other countries also in the field
Yeah.
of sanitation. What are your dreams to fulfill that remain even now? What would you like to fulfill, uh, which you perhaps have not been able to do so far in your wonderful journey of decades in this
Actually,
field?
I have many ideas.
Mm.
The Gandhi dream and my dream about sanitation and untouchables, all I have fulfilled.
Mm.
Of Gandhi dreams
That's
and
right.
my dream also.
Right.
Now, I've told you what horizontal theory of caste system.
Correct.
That I will try to take on. And the way I have implemented in Albert and Talk,
Mm-hmm.
that both should be model for the entire country.
Right.
That these former untouchables
Mm.
should be brought in the mainstream of the society.
Right.
So this we will take on.
So your social crusade will continue
Yes.
even more strongly. now.
And the most important,
Yes.
nobody has thought ever in this world.
Mm-hmm.
I've given a new theory of who is God, what is religion, and what is culture. So I think if time permits, I can speak on later on this side. But just in a brief, I say
Yes.
that I say energy is God. The sun, the moon, the stars, the planets, earth and sky. These are the sources of energy.
Yes. Yes.
And oh God, give me something, I will give you laddu. That God is not there.
That is-
Which Buddha said, I'm from Vaishali. I'm surprised. Lord Buddha lived many years in Vaishali
In Vaishali, that's right.
to attain the knowledge.
Yes.
Lord Mahavir
Mahavir.
was born there.
Yes.
Both said, no God.
Yeah.
I say, energy is God. Not that, okay, you fulfill my dream, I fulfill this dream. That is not the form of God. Second is religion. To sustain life of some other own, you need food.
Yes.
So, the air, water, fire, food articles, plants, flower, all these are religion. Why is that religion? Because required for every person, every being
To sustain life.
Stay alive.
Yes.
Maybe a plant, maybe
Yeah.
human being, maybe animal, maybe insect.
Yes. Yes.
They also need water to
Yes.
drink.
That's right. That's right.
So therefore I say, those who are applicable to everybody, that is religion.
That is religion. That which is required by everybody,
Yes.
every living being. That's right.
And culture is what mother gave you, because time is short.
Yes.
But next time I will request you
Yes.
to develop this theory again.
Correct.
So, because this will be good for the entire world,
Yes.
not for India alone.
Correct.
So that culture is the mother gave you food to eat.
Yes.
The mother spoke in the language, that is your language.
That's right.
That later developed and became the literature of some group.
Yes.
And then the place you were born, your motherland.
Yes.
So this is culture.
That's right.
So a thing related to a group is culture,
Yes.
and a thing related to everybody,
Yes.
or planets, or birds, insects, anybody.
Oh, existence
That is
itself.
religion.
That is religion. Yes.
So they are fighting for religion. This is not the faith. And a faith.
Oh,
Your faith or my faith
yes.
is different.
Yes.
But how can it come together?
Correct.
If I touches, I teach, sorry, touch. If I touch feet of your parents,
Yes.
and if you touch feet of my parents, where is the fight?
There is no fight. That's right. You give respect to all.
And you continue with your culture,
Correct.
with your faith.
Yes.
I'm not going to intervene.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the question is, they are telling this as a religion. God is one.
Yes.
So they have different views.
Yes.
The Hindus are different, Muslims have different, Christianity have different, and others have different.
Yes.
So I say this is only for the group.
Yes. But
Not-
what is essential for all humanity,
Is the
that is
religion.
the real religion.
I conclude with this, that from a shop, everything comes to your house
Yes.
and to my house for food, milk, fruits,
Correct.
everything.
Yes.
Till in the shop, it has own religion. When it comes to you and to me, it is a different religion.
Correct.
How it is possible?
Yes.
So one person said, the master of a African country, he came to here. Oh, I was in, I don't want to take the name. So I was in the first that religion earlier, but now I have adopted this religion.
The religion that you have advocated.
Yeah. No,
Oh, he changed his
he
religion.
changed.
Yes.
He changed his religion.
Yes.
So I asked, who is God now? The earlier one and the present one.
Has God changed?
So he had no answer. Well, oh, sorry, no answer. So,
So I can understand.
so you cannot have two gods.
Yeah. Yeah.
Earlier it was that religion,
Yeah.
that separate God, and this is the other God.
Yes.
So how can I have many gods?
Correct.
So he was laughing and said, I have no answer to the reply. So that I have given this theory, new theory,
Yes.
because apart from solar sanitation, all these things.
Correct. Dr. Pathak, it's been such a pleasure talking to you about your visit to South Africa, about the wonderful new things that are emerging from it in terms of collaboration, and also your rededication to the social reform movement, which you want to take up now with redoubled effort, and also your theories about religion and about mankind and your philosophy. It's been such a pleasure talking to you. I wish we had more time.
Yeah, but I will request you.
Yes.
We will discuss with you and talk to you with separate topic.
Yes.
Next time.
Different topics each time.
Each time.
What a pleasure talking to you, Dr.
Thank-
Pathak. Thank you, and may your good work continue.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank